You've probably heard that recently there is more diagnosis of autism than before. And if you look at statistics, it's like 1940, it's like zero basically. And then now it's like skyrocketed. And there is a reason why. Like, is it some poison in our food? Is it something in the air? Is it, or like these injections that kids take? Well, the conclusion that I personally make is that no. Here is why. And I think living in Japan is actually a very, very, very good, how to say, environment to explain this situation. So one of my students has ADHD, and I think those two are also diagnosed much higher now. Why? It's because now there is less of a stigma. And so, for example, my student, who definitely has some ADHD traits and some autistic traits, he is able to get diagnosed and he is able to get accommodations at school. And that's why you need to be diagnosed. So he struggles with focus, with emotional control, with all of the things that you already know, right? But I think before there would be no accommodation, so there would be no point to get diagnosed. But this time, when he was around 3 years old, before he was going to school, his mother was worried about that. And so that's why she actually consulted with the school, and she found out that it's good to get diagnosed, because if you get diagnosed, then you get accommodations at school. Then you can join a special class. And for example, in my son's school, they created a special class for kids who were diagnosed with those neurodivergences. And so now it's like it's better for the, let's call it regular, I don't know, the majority, because now the teacher can focus on teaching the majority of kids in the same way, right? And the majority of kids can, absorb information better. And at the same time, now the kids who are not in the majority, then they can get the special support that they need. But that all only is possible if you get diagnosed. You see? So now there is the incentive for parents to get their kids diagnosed. And now this, of course, the more incentive there is, the more it will happen. So now more kids will get diagnosed. And that's why I think we have such a sharp increase in diagnosis of autism and ADHD.